Hi class, our first exercise for chapter 3, the control flow, is on programming factorial calculation. How do we calculate factorial? Let's say we want factorial of n, we write n exclamation mark. Normally we start with 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 and so on until we reach n minus 1 and finally n. So this is the definition of factorial. Our first exercise to write a program on factorial is to use for loop. We are going to use n as our loop parameter, and then n will be incremented one by one, and then there will be accumulation of multiplication in the body of the loop. So our for loop will look something like this. The intermediate calculation, we can always start with variable c. We can initialize c with either 1 or 2, but starting with 2 is actually better because we know that multiplying something with 1 will always get the same thing, and we cannot start with 0 because multiplying with 0 will always give us 0. So we can either start with 1 or 2, but 2 is better because we can skip multiplying with 1. Because later, we will initialize our accumulated multiplication with 1. And then the condition to continue multiplying is, of course, c less than or equal to n, the value that we want to calculate factorial for. And then you see the stepping here is 1 by 1, so it is c plus plus. And then in the body of the for loop, we accumulate factorial by multiplying, meaning we keep on multiplying factorial with c. This is the value of c that will be incremented one by one using this increment statement, start with 2. So this header of for loop will give the value of c from 2, 3, 4, and so on. And what we need to accumulate is accumulation of the multiplication, which is asterisk equal to c. I forgot the semicolon over here. So let us do this coding.